For you this afternoon, it's the Houston Astros.
3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's tomorrow with the win today.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. Starting on the mound in this one, Javier Assad.
Well, a very solid 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game. Your part as an offense. So
lineup, it features one of the sport's true superstars, Yordan Alvarez.
Well, he's one of the best on-base guys in the league right now. Top 5 in on-base percentage in the AL. Works a lot of deep counts, but what I love about it is that his teammates can feed off of those quality at-bats, and all of a sudden, that runs down the lineup. You get that pitcher out of a game a little bit earlier because of the higher pitch count. End up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And now it's filled up. 1 out, base is empty. And that's ball 4.
Perfect.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
On the north side of Chicago, John Chambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. The pitch. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. His 4th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 2-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Kyle Tucker. Two runs across in the inning here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Amaya pulls it down. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. 2 outs. Pitch misses there. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Got him. And that is that. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. 1 down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the righty deals. That misses, and the count's full. Out to short. Slings it across, and the home first moving along quickly today. Two gone.
Designated hitter, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ up to hit.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And a pitch. On the ground, and that chance handled. He takes it himself. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. And here it comes. And that is in for a strike. 2-2. And another ball. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with two strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground, right side. In time to Bush. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. In the dirt, and the count is 3-1. And he walked him.
That's down, ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Dubon leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And another ball. popped up. And they get Altuve for the out. And that's the third out. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch.
The first baseman, Michael Busch.
The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One, two now. Wouldn't chase that time. Two now. Popped in the air. Left field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop,
Dansby Swanson stands in. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. That one ripped right center field. And no one can get there. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Here's Nick Madrigal. And a foul ball. Line drive. Makes from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's now a 2-run game.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
The Cubbies down by a pair. Bottom half of inning number 2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first, and the inning is over. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Astros 3 and the Cubs 1. And we're back. Here's Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, number 2.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning is so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And a 1-2. And another ball.
Down.
Smoked on the ground to second. And they get Bregman for the out.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One, 2 now. And that's a strikeout looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
The right fielder, number 30.
Kyle Tucker, the next to hit.
Tucker.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. In the air out to center. Crow Armstrong makes the play, and it's out number 3. Here at Wrigley Field, set for the bottom of the third. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Two balls, one strike.
That one misses, and that's ball three.
One strike.
The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is, hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Swing and a miss, and he was
one
fooled.
ball, two strikes.
The Cubs trailing by 2 here in the last half of the third. Line drive, base hit. Especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That misses the zone. 2-1. Thinking one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint. Like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And another ball.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Verlander moved to first. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Line to left and foul ball. Kicks and deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Here comes a pitch. Run around the move. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
One down. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. 2 on, 1 out. And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So digging in, Ian Happ. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. Cubs strand a couple, and they still trail it here 3-1. On to the 4th. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Kicks and fires. Swings through that. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Number 19 getting loose out there. Almonte warming up as well. Wouldn't chase that time. That one just misses. Counts full, 3-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. The wide to kick the pitch. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And that's just foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That misses. And that's ball 2.
It's a good take.
And another ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Javier Assad gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher now, number 19.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pena stands at first with 1 out. Wouldn't chase that time. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Offense held in check there to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Astros 3 and the Cubs 1. Back here at the friendly confines. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. And another ball. Not even close there. And the count's full. Left-hand batter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play. And I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And the pitch. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Nick Madrigal, the next Cub to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In the air, left side. He makes the grab.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. The Astros leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Out to short, to second, Altuve. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Astros 3 and the Cubs 1. Back here at Wrigley Field, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Chas McCormick. Hard hit, right side. Horner over to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The center fielder, number 14, Mauricio Dubon.
Here's the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Crow Armstrong moves after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. 2 outs.
2 balls.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Just missed. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. Righty delivers. Foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And the righty deals. And ball four, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
First and second, 2 down. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Makes the grab after a long run. And that is that. 2 left for the Astros, but they still lead it 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one the other way, and that's a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning. Pete Crow Armstrong with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Now it's Alexander Canario. And a pitch. Fouled off. He was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The pitch. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 2.
And up next for Chicago, Nico Hoerner.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
And the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. The 2-2. On the ground to third, might be 2. Over to Altuve. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 3 and the Cubs 1. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Bounced up the middle. In time to Bush. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. getting ready to go. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That's in there. And the count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That's off the mark. Full count, 3-2. looking for the K. So they go quietly there. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 3 and the Cubs 1. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Mike Tauchman. Here's a 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Seth Martinez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Mashinsky, the lefty, warming up as well. And a pitch. And that's outside. 2-2. That one way inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And here it comes. That's out to center field. Going back on this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter.
Now here is Ian Happ. Bases empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Off the mark there. 2-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Dubon makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now back, first baseman.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Busch.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Now around second, going for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. 2 outs. And now 2-1. Righty to the plate.
Hey.
Bounce to the left side. Pena fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. So they pick up a 2-out triple, but can't bring them home. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 3 and the Cubs 1. Here at Wrigley Field, and here's the first baseman, number 28.
The first baseman, number 28.
3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three and 2 now. Bounce to the right corner. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Left fielder, number 20, Chaz McCormick.
Now the left fielder, Chaz McCormick. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That misses, and the count 2-1. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. Next pitch misses. 3-1. Right-handed reliever, and that's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Now here is Jose Altuve.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter, can also flash some power.
And he deals.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Off balance feed. There's one on to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third to add on, and they're up by 3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So now here's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
2 on, 2 outs. Left field, way back there. That one's carrying. And he brings it into the warning track. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Seth Martinez. So up now for Chicago, Nick Madrigal.
The
Cubbies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Here comes a pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Dubon sizes this one up. He's got it. 1 away.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel.
Digging in, Miguel Amaya. Kicks and deals. Just missed.
2-1.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. Out towards right center field. Tucker on the move. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the center field.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. 2 down.
Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
The Cubs trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's a ball.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Two outs. Back to the mound. Pena. Now the throw to first on the run. In there safely.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done. But good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
New pitcher on here, Brian Abreu. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the left fielder, Alexander Canario. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To second, Altuve. That's the third out. Inning over. One left for the Cubs. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mark Leiter Jr.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. 1-1 now. There's a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The pitch. The punch out there. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And here is Jeremy Pena. Outside, and it is 2-1. Runner at second here, one gone. Good eye right there. Flips the corner, and it's 3-2. Stays alive. Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tauchman sizing this one up. Nabs it. Runner tags up for third. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, number 28.
And now the first baseman. Tucker at third with 2 away. And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Okay.
On the ground, right side. Corner over to first. And that will end the inning. So the Astros lead 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. And there's a foul ball. Two on the way. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Mike Tauchman now at the plate. 1 down, base is empty. Out to short, Pena. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter, Ian.
So now the DH spot, Ian Happ.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Bush. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. 2 outs. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Round second on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double. Second and third now.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. So now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hat on third. Bush on at second with 2 down. Next
Ball 2.
offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tying run at the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. The tying run at the plate.
We got a 4
And another ball.
That's a really good take.
Nick Madrigal on deck for the Cubs. And now the lefty swings and misses, struck him out. So a strong showing there from the Houston bullpen. 9th inning coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Adbert Alzolay.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. The pitch. That
Nope,
misses.
that's a ball.
2 balls and a strike. At the belt and fires. He swings and fouls one off. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Astros.
Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Wouldn't chase that time. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong snags it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
And next to hit for Houston, Jose Altuve. And he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The pitch. Well struck left field. Canario reaching back towards the wall. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. So he just clears the wall and they boost their lead. It's 6-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Next offering is in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Righty delivers. Lifted in the air, right field. Under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the third baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Nick Madrigal.
The pitch.
Hey! 3-2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Kicks and fires. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And a pitch. And another ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Popped up. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Left-hand batter waits. That one misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice line drive to the pole side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Alexander Canario, the next Cub to hit. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swing and a foul straight back. And a pitch. Rocketed out towards right center. And that gets down into the gap. 1 run is in. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Ryan Presley. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. The 1-1. In the air, right side. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and now just a 2-run deficit. And he's there at third with a triple. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of
tying run at the plate. On a line. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. The throw is fly. He's safe. And they trail by 1. So it's their last chance in this one. Next is the DH. A switch hitter. Ian Happ. Fought off foul. The Cubbies down to their final strike. That one almost got him. Looking to get the tying run on base. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.